Hi everyone, I'm Z from Susan's family. Today, I'll show you a design called Flower Living Patchwork Top. This top comes in two sizes, small and large. Different sizes are achieved by changing the crochet hook. The pattern chart is identical for both sizes. The clothing consists of the main piece and the edging. First, complete the main part, then work on the neckline. The cuffs and hems are crocheted separately for the edging. The main part is made by joining together two types of motifs. One type is a square-shaped motif. The other type is a triangle-shaped motif. The triangular motifs are essentially half of the square motifs. There are two color schemes for the motifs overall. They are color scheme 1 and color scheme 2. For convenience in explanation, we will divide the motifs into the body section, the left and right sleeve sections, and the shoulder parts section. On this diagram, the edges where adjacent motifs overlap. The edges connected by dashed lines. And the edges with identical letter number combinations. All need to be joined. Therefore, the 6 rounds of motifs for the body are actually connected into a tube shape. The sleeves, once crocheted, also form a tube. We can start from the bottom and work upwards. Connect the 6 rounds of the body first. Then, starting from the cuffs and working towards the middle, connect both sleeves on each side. Finally, connect the shoulder parts. The specific joining order can also be determined according to your preference. Joining involves crocheting and joining along the edges as you go in the final round of the motifs. Let's start by learning the first round of motifs for the body. You will notice that this first round is actually made up of 2 contrasting color triangular motifs. They are distributed alternately. Each triangular motif starts with a chain ring method. Then you crochet along the loops of the starting ring. When you look at the chart, follow the direction of the arrows. For example, the first row is read from right to left on the chart. The second row is read from left to right on the chart. Crochet the first motif as usual. Starting from the second motif. The last side needs to be connected to the previously completed motif. Next, please watch me demonstrate. I need to clarify that the yarn used for this demonstration is random. For specific yarn, color schemes, and hook sizes, please refer to the product details page and paper instructions. Start with 4 chains. Then go back to the first chain position. Pick up 1-2 strands and work a slip stitch. The solid dot in the circle indicates that the slip stitch needs to be tightened. It doesn't count as 1 stitch, like this. The starting chain is complete. Then work the first row, work 2 chains. In the starting chain hole, work 1 double crochet. These 2 chains plus the double crochet can be considered a special DC2 bobble stitch. Move on to work 2 chains. Then in the space, work 1 DC3 bobble stitch. That is, first work 3 incomplete double crochets in the space. Then yarn over. Pull the yarn through all loops at once. That's a DC3 bobble stitch. Starting from these 2 chains. Repeat this stitch pattern. Work a total of 3 DC3 bobble stitches. The number of stitches is large. Move to the right as you work. Weave in the yarn tail as you work. After completing the third one, make 2 chains. Then in the space, work 1 DC2 bobble stitch. That is, first work 2 incomplete double crochets. Then yarn over, pull the yarn through all loops at once. The DC2 bobble stitch is complete. Fasten off normally. That concludes the first row. We will consider the right side of the first row, which is the side facing you as you crochet the first row, to be the right side of the entire motif. Continue with the second row. This row is crocheted on the wrong side. First, flip the motif to the wrong side. Take the corresponding color yarn. Make 1 loop. Then on the edge bobble stitch. Work 1 double crochet. You can also pull the new yarn through the corresponding stitch. Then start crocheting. Make 3 chains to count as 1 double crochet. Then work 2 chains. Hide the yarn tail as you crochet. Then in the chain space on the left side, work 1 double crochet. Two chains. Next, the chart shows the symbol for front post double crochet. Since we are crocheting on the wrong side, we will work a back post double crochet. The crocheting method is the same as for a double crochet, it's just the insertion position that is different. That is, from the back, exit the needle from the right side of the gap in the bobble stitch. Insert the needle from the left side of the gap, and then crochet. This is the back post double crochet. When viewed from the right side, it has the effect of a front post double crochet. 2 chains. Starting from this double crochet, repeat this stitch pattern. After completing the last 2 chains, on the edge stitch, work a double crochet. When viewed from the wrong side of the row, the stitch corresponds to the V-shaped loop above left. After completing it, don't cut the yarn. That concludes the second row. Continue with the third row. Work this row on the right side. Refer to the chart from right to left. Make 1 chain. Turn to the right side. On the edge stitch, work a single crochet. Then, on the left double crochet. Work a front post double crochet first. The crocheting method is identical to the double crochet, only the insertion point differs. When crocheting on the right side, the front post stitch starts by inserting the hook from the front. That is, insert the hook into the gap on the right side of this double crochet. Pull out the needle through the gap on the left side to work the stitch. The front post double crochet is completed. Next, in this double crochet stitch, that is, insert the hook into this chain space. And work 5 double crochets simultaneously. After completion, continue on this double crochet, work a front post double crochet. Then on the left chain, work a back post single crochet. The crocheting method is the same as for a single crochet, only the insertion point is the same as when you worked the back post double crochet earlier. That is, insert the hook from the back to work the stitch. The back post single crochet is completed. Start again with the front post double crochet, repeat this stitch pattern. After completing the last front post double crochet, work a single crochet into the edge stitch. If the previous row started with a turning chain, pick up 2 strands at the top of the turning chain, and work a single crochet. Then fasten off normally. That's it. We've finished the third row. Let's move on to the fourth row. Continue crocheting. Work this row on the right side. For future triangular motifs, whenever you read the chart from right to left, it means you're working on the right side. Conversely, if you read it from left to right, you're working on the wrong side. Start with a magic ring. Work 1 DC2 bobble stitch into the edge single crochet. When starting a new yarn for crocheting, you can join the yarn and make a standing double crochet. Once completed, chain 3. Then, at the back of these 5 double crochets, pick up approximately the middle 2 strands near the bottom. And work 1 single crochet. Chain 3. On the back post single crochet below. Work 1 single crochet. Chain 3. Here again, at the back. Pick approximately the middle 2 strands near the bottom and work 1 single crochet. Chain 3. On the back post single crochet below. Work 1 DC3 bobble. Then continue crocheting symmetrically to the previous side. At the end, on the edge stitch. Work 1 DC2 bobble stitch. After completing, break the yarn. Hide the yarn tail on the wrong side. This way, we have finished the 4th row. Continue with the 5th row. This row is crocheted on the right side. Start with a yarn loop first. Then work 1 treble crochet on the edge stitch. That is, yarn over twice, and crochet. Next, work 1 chain. Work 1 double crochet in the same insertion position. Work 1 double crochet in the hole on the left side at the same time. Then work 1 half double crochet and 1 single crochet. After completing, on this single crochet below, work 1 front post double crochet of a single crochet. The crocheting method is the same as the single crochet, it's just that the insertion point is different. The front post double crochet of a single crochet is from the front. Insert into the hole on the right side of this single crochet, and then come out from the hole on the left side, and then crochet. The front post double crochet of a single crochet is completed. Work 3 single crochets in the hole on the left side. Continue on these 2 single crochets on the left side. Work 1 front post double crochet of a single crochet respectively. Work 3 single crochets in the hole. After completion, work 1 single crochet in the hole on the left side, 1 half double crochet and 1 double crochet. Then, on this middle bobble stitch, work 1 front post double crochet first. 1 chain stitch. In the same position, work 1 more front post double crochet. After completion, crochet symmetrically with the right side. Continue crocheting all the way down to this hole position. After completion, on the edge stitch, work 1 double crochet at the same time. 1 chain stitch and 1 treble crochet. Don't cut the yarn after finishing. This way, the 5th row is explained. Continue with the 6th row, work 1 chain, turn to the wrong side. Work 1 single crochet on the edge stitch. 1 chain. Work 1 single crochet in the left hole. Continue crocheting 1 single crochet correspondingly in each stitch on the left. Match single crochets. Work 1 single crochet at the corner hole. Work 2 chains and 1 single crochet. After completing, continue to work corresponding single crochets in these stitches. Keep going all the way down to this double crochet stitch position. After finishing, work 1 single crochet in this hole. 1 chain. Work 1 single crochet on the edge stitch. Cut the yarn after completing. That's it. We've now finished explaining the 6th row. Now move on to the 7th row. Start with 1 treble crochet on the edge stitch. One chain. Then work 2 double crochets in the left chain space at the same time. This chain space might not be very obvious. You can spread it apart and take a look. This is the single crochet stitch. The one on the right is the chain. After completing the 2 double crochets, work on the 2 single crochet stitches on the left side. Work 1 double crochet each. Two chains. Skip 2 stitches below. Correspondingly work 2 double crochets. 2 chains. Skip 2 stitches below. Correspondingly work 3 double crochets. Continue to alternate between 2 chains and 2 double crochets. Repeat this process twice. Always skip 2 stitches below for each chain. After completing, work 2 double crochets at the same time into the corner chain space, 1 chain and 2 double crochets. After finishing, crochet symmetrically to the previous side. At the end, also work 2 double crochets in this chain space. Then work 1 chain. Finally, on the edge single crochet stitch, work 1 treble crochet. After finishing, fasten off the yarn normally. That's it. The 7th row has also been explained. Continue with the 8th row. This row is crocheted on the right side. Start by working 1 single crochet on the edge stitch. One chain. Work 1 single crochet in the hole. Then, on the left 4 stitches. Correspondingly make single crochets. After completing, on the 2 stitches left blank in row 6, work 1 treble crochet each. As you crochet, there's no need to wrap the chain stitch at the back. After finishing, continue making single crochets on the stitches. When you encounter a chain stitch, on the corresponding stitch of row 6 below, make 2 treble crochets. At the corner, in the chain space, work 1 single crochet, then make 2 chains and 1 single crochet. Work symmetrically on this side. Now, I've finished row 8. After finishing, don't cut the yarn. Continue with row 9. Make 1 chain. Turn to the wrong side. On the edge stitch, work 1 single crochet. Make 1 chain. In this hole, work 1 single crochet. On the left stitch, work 1 single crochet. Make 2 chains. Continue to follow the chart for single crochets and chains. At the corner hole, work identically to the previous row. At the end, in the hole, work 1 single crochet. Make 1 chain. On the edge stitch, work the last single crochet. After finishing, don't cut the yarn. Now, I've finished the 9th row. Let's continue with the 10th row. The beginning is identical to the previous row. Work 1 chain. Turn to the right side. On the edge stitch, work 1 single crochet. Work 1 chain. In the hole, work 1 single crochet. Then for these holes, work 2 single crochets each. Correspond to the placement and crochet 1 single crochet. The corner hole is identical to the previous row. The ending is also the same as the last row. Everyone, complete this row. After finishing, fasten off the yarn. After completing the 10th row, continue with the 11th row. I've already finished it. This row is crocheted on the right side. Both the beginning and ending are 1 treble crochet. In the middle, just work double crochets and chains. Everyone refer to the chart. Finish this row accordingly. After completing it, fasten off normally. Make sure all yarn tails follow the texture of the fabric. Hide them on the wrong side. You can also weave in the entire tail. This way, the first triangular motif is complete. Continue with the second triangular motif. The first 10 rows are identical to the first one. Starting from row 11, everything is regular crocheting. Just when doing the last stitch, connect it to the previous motif. That means after completing 2 chains at the end, slightly enlarge the loop. Remove the hook. Take out the first motif, with the right side facing up. Insert from the front side, into the stitch of the treble crochet on the edge. Pull this loop through. Then finish the last treble crochet as usual. This way, it's connected. After completing, fasten off the yarn normally. That's it. We've covered the second triangular motif. For the next 3 to 7 triangular motifs, the situation will be the same as the second one. Make sure to crochet all of them. When connecting, ensure that all motifs have the right side facing up. Don't twist them. For the last one, which is the 8th motif, besides joining it with the previous motif at the end, you also need to connect it to the first motif at the beginning. I'll continue demonstrating with this sample swatch. First, make a magic ring. Then work this loop. Crochet out from the last stitch of the first motif. Then work the first treble crochet. This connects it to the first motif once. Continue crocheting as usual. For the last stitch, join it with the previous motif. Like this. We've covered the triangular motifs for the first round of the body. Next, crochet the second round of the body motifs. It consists of 8 square motifs. Crochet the first 10 rounds of each motif as usual. On the 11th round, work and join simultaneously. The overall pattern of the motif is the same as the triangular motif. Now, I will demonstrate briefly. Start with the chain ring method. We cast on 5 chains. Then slip stitch into the first stitch. Start crocheting the first round. Work 2 chains. Crochet a DC2 bobble stitch into the hole. We will treat the completed section as a special bobble stitch with 3 double crochets. Next, alternate between 2 chains and a DC3 bobble stitch. Adding the first one, that makes a total of 8 bobble stitches. Since there are more stitches, please move to the right as you crochet. After completing the last 2 chains, join with a slip stitch into the first stitch, and fasten off the yarn. This way, the first round is complete. Continue to the second round. Start by crocheting a front post double crochet into any bobble stitch from the first round. Then work 2 chains. Work 1 double crochet into the hole on the left side. Then work 2 chains. Repeat this stitch pattern. And finally join with a slip stitch into the first stitch without cutting the yarn. Continue to the third round. Work 1 chain. Then work 1 back post single crochet into the front post double crochet. Continue following the chart to complete this round normally. After completion, join with a slip stitch into the first stitch, and fasten off the yarn. Now, we have finished explaining the third round. Continue to the fourth round. Start at any back post single crochet stitch. Work 1 DC3 bobble stitch. Three chains. Then work 1 single crochet. The situation is the same as the triangular motif. Work 3 more chains. Continue crocheting while referring to the pattern. After completing, join with a slip stitch, and fasten off the yarn. Now continue to the fifth round. Start at any bobble stitch. Work 1 front post double crochet. Then in the hole on the left side, work 1 double crochet. One half double crochet, and 1 single crochet all together. Continue crocheting while following the chart. Keep going until you finish the last hole position. Once done, on this bobble stitch, work another front post double crochet to keep the texture consistent with others. We can move this starting post stitch down slightly. Then crochet above it. After completing at the starting stitch, work 1 single crochet to connect. At the end, don't cut the yarn. That's it for round 5. Now continue to round 6. Start with 1 chain stitch. Work 1 single crochet into the chain space. Then correspondingly work single crochets in the stitches on the left. At the corner, work 1 single crochet into the same hole. Then 2 chains and 1 single crochet. Follow the chart to complete this round. At the end, join with a slip stitch to the first stitch, and fasten off the yarn. That's it for round 6. Now continue with round 7. Start from any corner chain space. Work 2 double crochets into the hole. Then continue to follow the chart and work the corresponding stitches. At the end, after completing 1 chain stitch, join with a slip stitch to the first stitch, and fasten off the yarn. Now continue with round 8. Start with any corner hole by working a single crochet. Continue to refer to the pattern and complete this round. At the end, work 1 single crochet into the starting hole. Work 1 chain stitch, then single crochet to connect on the first single crochet. After completing, don't cut the yarn. Continue with rounds 9 and 10. For both rounds, start with 1 chain stitch, work 1 single crochet into the hole. Then refer to the pattern for crocheting. At the end, work 1 single crochet into the hole. For the last part of round 9, work on the first stitch, single crochet to join. For the last part of round 10, work 2 chain stitches. Then join with a slip stitch into the first stitch and cut the yarn. So, that concludes rounds 1 through 10. Next, you can complete the first 10 rounds for all square motifs. After finishing the first 10 rounds, some edges in round 11 will need to be crocheted and joined as you go. You can watch me demonstrate the joining method first. After mastering the technique, refer to the chart for crocheting. I will crochet this edge normally at the beginning. Work all the way up to 2 double crochets before the corner space. Then make 1 chain stitch after completing it. Next, take the first triangular motif from round 1. Place it right side facing up, into any corner space of the motif. Work 1 single crochet. Insert the hook from the wrong side. Then crochet 1 chain stitch. Into the space, work 2 double crochets. You can notice that our corner space originally had 3 chains. Now we change the middle chain to a single crochet connection. Continue with working 1 double crochet in the adjacent stitch on the left side. Then connect it to the corresponding position space here, which means working 1 single crochet in this space. Each time, insert the hook from the wrong side. Next, everyone refer to the chart. Continue crocheting and joining as you go. Pay attention, some positions don't need to be connected. Just crochet chain stitches normally. Keep going until you finish the first 2 double crochets of this corner. After completing 1 chain stitch, then connect it with the connection point here. Connect it as well. Just pick up a few threads and crochet single crochets. After finishing 1 chain stitch, then hook 2 double crochets in the space. Continue connecting this side with the adjacent triangular motif. The pattern is the same as before. This corner also needs to be connected. After connecting, complete the remaining parts by following the chart normally. Finally, join with a slip stitch at the starting stitch, and fasten off the yarn. Now, I have completed the 11th round of this motif. You can see that we have connected 2 sides. Moving forward, please refer to the previous demonstration, and continue connecting the motifs in the second round. The next time you connect with single crochets here, just pick up a few threads from the previous connection point and crochet. The motifs in the third to fifth rounds of the body are also the same as those in the second round. Each round consists of 8 square motifs. Pay attention to the color arrangement. The sixth round has 10 motifs. Assuming this is the first one under the arm, it only needs to be connected to one side below. That means from this corner. Connect it to this corner. Continue crocheting and joining along the side. On this side, the motif under the arm also connects with one side. After completing it, flip to the back. This motif needs to connect to the edge in front, and also the edge below. That means connecting two sides. Finally, this one needs to connect below, and to the motif starting here, with one side, also connecting two sides. Like this, the body section motifs are all done. After the body is completed, we can crochet the two sleeves separately. The first round of the sleeve has 3 triangular motifs. Rounds 2 to 6 all have 3 square motifs. Among rounds 2 to 5, the situation is the same as rounds 2 to 5 of the body. In the 6th round, this motif here needs to connect one side with the motif on the body. Connect one edge, then connect 2 edges underneath. The middle one normally connects 2 edges. This motif needs to connect one edge with the body here. This edge is not connected. Then these 2 edges also need to be connected underneath. The other sleeve is the same. Everyone can complete the sleeves separately. After the sleeves are completed, continue to connect the shoulder part motifs. Specifically, you can refer to the structural diagram for the connections. Before crocheting, you can plan ahead, check which edges need to be connected. This concludes the main part. Next, crochet the edging around the neckline, both cuffs and the hem separately. Below, watch me demonstrate. Start by crocheting the edging for the neckline. No matter which edging method you use, it's always worked in rounds on the right side. The first round refers to picking up the number of stitches shown in the chart. Work a round of single crochets evenly around the neckline edge. You can start at the left shoulder position according to the chart, from the right side of the seam, which is where the back neckline ends. Pick up the first stitch here. If you need to adjust the number of picked up stitches, I recommend starting with the stitch count provided in the diagram. Increase or decrease in multiples of 3, so it's easier to work the pattern later. Also, when you finish crocheting the middle stitch of the front neckline, you can place a stitch marker on that stitch to mark it. If you don't have a stitch marker, you can use a safety pin or paperclip as a substitute. After completing the first round of single crochets, join with a slip stitch into the starting stitch. Now, I'll use this swatch to explain the next few rounds. The swatch has fewer stitches, so the focus is on the method. The marked stitch is the middle stitch of the front neckline. At the beginning of the second round, work corresponding single crochets. Continue all the way to the second stitch, on the right of the stitch marker. After completing that, skip one stitch. On the stitch with the marker, work one front post single crochet. The working method is the same as a single crochet, but the insertion position is different. Insert your hook into this stitch and pull out the hook from the adjacent stitch on the left side. Then continue crocheting. This is the front post single crochet. If you can't identify the middle stitch, you can mark it again. Next, skip one stitch on the left. That is, the stitch where you pulled out the hook. Start from the second stitch on the left, and continue to work corresponding single crochets. After completing, join with a slip stitch. For the beginning of the third round, continue crocheting as usual. Keep going until you finish the second stitch to the right of the marker. Now, I have reached the middle of the front part of the third round. Refer to the chart. Continue working one front post single crochet in the middle stitch. Leave one stitch unworked on each side. Work single crochets as usual for the rest. After completing the third round, move on to the fourth round. Start with 4 chain stitches. Then work 1 double crochet. In the second stitch to the right of the first single crochet. When crocheting this double crochet, weave into the previous turning chain. Next, work 1 double crochet in the third stitch to the left of the first stitch. Chain 1. Then work 1 double crochet in the adjacent stitch to the left of the first stitch. Wrap the preceding double crochet while crocheting. For convenience in explanation, we will refer to these 2 crossing double crochets as follows, and 1 chain stitch in the middle is called a crossing stitch pattern. Next, we will crochet these patterns one by one. The first double crochet of each pattern is worked in the third stitch to the left of this insertion point. Work it here. Chain 1 in the middle. The second double crochet is worked with 1 stitch interval from the first double crochet. Which means it's adjacent to the previous insertion point. Following this pattern, continue crocheting. Keep going all the way to the second stitch on the right side of the stitch marker. After completing it, you will have perfectly skipped 1 stitch. On the stitch with the marker, work a double crochet. Then, skip 1 stitch and work the crossing stitch pattern. That is, start with a double crochet from the 4th stitch on the left. Continue normally with the crossing stitch pattern. At the end, join with a slip stitch on the 3rd chain of the beginning chain. That is, the 2nd chain on the right side of the double crochet stitch. Pick up 2 strands of yarn. This way, we have completed the 4th round. Let's move on to the 5th round. Work 1 chain. In the same insertion position as the slip stitch, work 1 single crochet. Work 1 single crochet in the space at the center of this crossing stitch. Make 1 picket stitch. Continue working 1 single crochet in each stitch and space on the left side. Work 1 single crochet in each one, and work 1 picket every 3 stitches. Just crochet all the way down the middle. This double crochet in the 2nd crossing stitch position on the right side. After completing, crochet 1 single crochet into the left stitch, crochet 1 single crochet into the hole, then skip 1 stitch, crochet 1 single crochet on the middle stitch, 1 picket stitch. Next, crochet symmetrically with the front. Except for the middle part here, there are 3 stitches between each picket stitch on both sides. The rest are all with an interval of 2 stitches. Everyone, continue to finish this round, and then fasten off with a slip stitch. That concludes the neckline edging. Next, we will learn how to crochet the edging for the cuffs and hem. The overall pattern will be identical to the neckline edging. The starting position and number of stitches are slightly different. First, the first round also involves crocheting single crochets evenly along the edge. Refer to the chart instructions for picking up stitches. You can start picking up the first stitch from any motif position. Begin picking up the first stitch at any motif location. After completing the first round, the 2nd and 3rd rounds involve corresponding single crochets. The 4th round normally follows the crossing stitch pattern. In the 5th round, you crochet 1 picket every 3 stitches. Everyone, refer to the diagram. Complete the edging for the cuffs and hem separately. This way, the edging process is covered. Up to this point, the explanation of this garment is complete. If you have any questions during the process, don't hesitate to reach us via our website, Susan's Family.